Today's video is 5 reasons why I think England won't win the Euros. Give me your predictions, comment down below, and tell me what's wrong with England at the moment. Okay, so point number 1 is their history. Their last major tournament win was the 1966 World Cup. They're like the Mayo of international football teams, and their best finish in the Euros was 2 years ago in Euro 2020. The odds are against them. Second reason is the manager. Every England fan is blaming Southgate. He's the scapegoat. I think the players are thinking that it is his fault as well, but it's these so-called world-class players that are actually playing on the pitch. But a part of the Southgate's blame is his system he plays. He's trying to fit too many players into the one starting 11. For example, putting Trippier, a right-footed player, as left back. Phil Foden, who's played centre attacking mid all season, is going out to the left wing, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's played right back, is going centre mid. But what happens now with a lot of teams, let's say England, that when the players win, the players get the praise, but when they lose, the manager gets the blame. Third reason is the media and supporters. Another problem is England's arrogance. Media and supporters think the English players are the best in the world. This feeds into the English players' attitude, and some of them then take this on board and actually use this and think they are the best players in the world. The supporters and media think everything in England is 10 times better than, let's say, anywhere else, which is just the English arrogance. E.g., more English fans think that Rice is, let's say, better than Rodri. Which brings me on to my next point. Fourth reason is the squad. Is England's squad as good as everyone thinks it is? Well, one reason I think is, are the players even good enough? Personally, I think Pickford, is he a good enough keeper? I think he's a decent keeper, but I don't think he's up to the level of Italy have like Donnarumma, Germany have Neuer and Ter Stegen, Georgia even have Mamardashvili, and France have Mainan, who just won a penalty shootout there. So I think their keeper's not as good as everyone thinks he is. And then the second point is they don't control midfield, England. Yeah, I think Declan Rice is a brilliant player, but he doesn't control the midfield. He doesn't get in the ball like a Toni Kroos, like a Rodri, like a Busquets. He doesn't get in the ball and try and make things happen from further back. He's kind of like a blockade. He intercepts stuff, and they're brilliant interceptions, but he doesn't go and pass the ball like a Pirlo, for example, for Italy. But that's a big reason, is because England don't really control their game, and that's why they don't get far, because you've got Declan Rice and around that doesn't really control the game. And then you've also got your world class, the two best players in the world. Apparently, you've got Bellingham and Foden, who managed one pass to each other in their last game, and Bellingham's only had 3 shots in the entire tournament, which 2 of them have been goals. So again, not good enough from these world class players. Simplest of the 5 reasons is number 5. There are just better footballing sides. At the moment, England aren't really living up to their expectations, and the better sides have their system planned out, and they're not trying to fit as many players into the starting 11. An example of better sides would be your likes of Spain, Germany, France, even the likes of Switzerland. And that is my 5 simple reasons why I think England won't win the Euros.